Welcome to the 2026 Shriners Children's Hospital Clearwater Invitational. Across the Sunshine Skyway to the sugary sandy beaches of Clearwater, we got another top 10 matchup for you. And we got one of the best players in the country. Nigeri Kennedy leading #1 Texas Tech against Florida State. The 6th-ranked Seminoles got bounced last year at home by Tech in the NCAA tournament. What's going on this weekend? Well, how about 40 games in 4 days in this 7th year? It's the best field we've ever had here. 10 ranked teams, 16 All-Americans are playing this weekend with the 16 teams, all building towards that big Sunday doubleheader, Tech, Nebraska, and Tennessee, Florida State. We will have both of those for you Sunday night in primetime on ESPN. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Clearwater. Beth Mowens, Jessica Mendoza, Michelle Smith. Already seen a terrific matchup. Nebraska taking down LSU earlier today, 6-0, and we continue now with these two powerhouse programs.
Well, we got Sunshine in February. We got top 10 or top 20 matchups every single game.
Yeah, and when you have talent like this, you know you're going to have superstars on the field. But these teams have just been outstanding, and one of the biggest superstars in our game, we will be seeing her today, and that is Nigeri Kennedy. She has just been outstanding throughout her career. How about a two-time NFCA Pitcher of the Year? 319 strikeouts last year, and it's because she has an explosive rise ball at the top of the zone. It hops, it jumps, it induces you to swing and miss. She also has a very good changeup, a screwball. She can expand the zone, and it's that energy, that stomp after she strikes you out. She is just so much fun to watch. Nigeri Kennedy, but she's got some help this year.
This is an all-star team. I mean, they got even better. Caitlin Terry coming over from UCLA to add to that pitching staff. And how about the three poppers? Panel, Burns, and Williams, 60 home runs combined. You guys, that's how many home runs Tech had total last year. So adding some big names to this lineup.
Yeah, good company for the Red Raiders, just like we got good company in the booth. You forgot to mention that a little bit earlier. Also, we've got Florida State and Jason E. Beecham and Issa Torres trying to get this club to the World Series for the first time in their careers.
Well, and the careers that they've had as juniors already. Look at just the last 2 seasons, the numbers they put up. It's a big reason why Florida State has their offense rolling. Just their career batting average over 400 for Issa Torres.
This will be in the leadoff spot with a hit in all 6 of their games. Both these clubs come in 6-0 through the first week of the season. And the highlighted players there are the Rooks. 9 seniors left Florida State. 9 freshmen come in. Heller, Hind, and Sturgis cracking the starting lineup. I loved what Lonnie Alameda told us this week. We're going to go with our guys. We're going to grow with our guys. And a fascinating difference of opinions on building their rosters. A lot of portal power for Texas Tech. No portal moves this offseason for Florida State. We'll see how it plays out. Torres smacks that one out to left. And the catch is made by Longi Quiroga. Caitlin Terry in the circle. She gets the start with Kennedy over at first base to open up their Clearwater tournament.
Well, KT, strong arm from that left side. A lot of experience, pitched at UCLA last year. She's a very versatile player. Play a little bit of right field, a little bit of first base. Just has some great movement, good rise ball. See her use that a lot today.
Going to be a dynamic 1-2 punch with her and Kennedy. They hope that Samantha Lincoln will be a 3rd starter every weekend in Big 12 play. Keep those arms fresh through the tournament and into the World Series is the hope in Lubbock. Here is Marin Heller, the freshman from West Des Moines, Iowa. One of the hot spots in women's sports right now. That is the hometown of both Tegan Cavan and Caitlin Clark. The freshman hit .476 last year. We apologize. We're working on our scoreboard for you. So a 1-2 pitch coming with 1 out, just underway. And Heller chases the rise. Terry's first strikeout, 2 down.
Oh, that's the pitch we talked about. Introducing KT, and you're going to see the way she gets underneath this ball. So really good job of clearing a path for her arm to come through. She gets underneath that rise ball, really good tight backspin rotation. upper part of the zone and induces the swing and miss. First strikeout of the day.
Here's Jason Beecham. That freshman All-American 2 years ago. The numbers dropped last season, but still 50 runs and 50 hits per year for her. Looking for a big bounce back this year, and the Seminoles are going to need it.
You see that with a lot of sophomores after having that freshman year success, put a ton of pressure on herself. And she talked about coming into this season, has her own podcast. You Got This podcast. Already has 2 episodes, but she's talked about being a lot more open, leaning on her teammates more, not putting the pressure all on herself.
Well, it's an interesting point because, as you mentioned, it as an elite athlete, you put pressure on yourself. You always want to keep doing more and better. And, you know, you hit 400. You really shouldn't be chasing 500. It's almost sometimes right unattainable. But you're always going to be the circle as well on the highlight card or the
top
lineup
of the
card.
scout report.
Yeah.
Well, and on top of that, she's a local kid from Tallahassee, played on the varsity team in high school since the 7th grade.
Been to camp since she was a kid. Lonnie's known her a long time.
And the count goes full here to Beecham with 2 outs. Beecham lines out to Kennedy at first. A 1-2-3 start. Tech picking up the bats when we come back. This is why we love coming to Clearwater. Sunshine, sandy beaches. They claim America's favorite beaches. They certainly are this week and beyond. Packed house. It's a hat-wearing kind of day. Keep that sun out of your eyes, off your face, and enjoy some softball. There's Nyjah Kennedy, by the way, in the bullpen. Caitlin Terry, the starting pitcher for Tech. Might see Nyjah a little bit later. She's playing first base to open up the game. Just like earlier today with Nebraska, Jordy Fromm, formerly Jordy Ball, did not start, but she came on in relief in the circle. She, too, was playing first base. Drove in a couple of runs today in Nebraska's win over LSU. So Maya Davis will step in here for Texas Tech in the bottom of the first to face Bella Dimitrievich. 4th appearance for one of the Florida State newcomers. And always a tough task to face Davis. Jerry Glasgow, the coach of the Red Raiders, says she's the best leadoff and best center fielder in college ball. Got the numbers to support him. Hitting .445 as a leadoff throughout the course of her career. Now the senior from Lovelady, Texas.
Well, she's one of those players, too, that's made that transition from being mostly short game, can now hit away, and that just opens up so much of your game. Knowledge, ability to be able to hit all pitches, because she can go to 3 different things.
Our score bug down right now. We're working on that. 2-1 pitch driven out to center. McKenna Sturgis, their new center fielder, is under it. 1 away. So here comes Mia Williams, the hottest hitter in the country last week. The transfer second baseman from Florida. 9 of her 11 hits were for extra bases. She only hit .688 and slugged 1,600. Pretty good weekend.
Really good weekend.
That's such interesting hand skills because she doesn't go, and a lot of times, typically when you see that drag bunt or slap, you're going to see that feet movement. For Maya Davis, she just goes right into it with her hands. So her stance, her hands are already split, and then she'll go into one of those 3 without moving her feet.
Tech still looking for its first hit with a runner in scoring position. And there it is. And that'll tie things up. Davis drives in Terry. It's 1 apiece.
Well, the thing I love about Davis is last year she talked about not wanting to be just a slapper, wanting to hit for power, wanting to get into a position where she could hit her runners in, her teammates in, and she does just this. Pitch on the outer half. She's going to stand in and just drive this the opposite way. That power has really shown out the last 2 years for her.
But you see that slapper in her. That's an
Yes.
inside-out swing, which is why she's able to stay with that.
And so another pitching change coming up. The 4th Seminole pitcher will bring the razzle-dazzle. It's Jazzy Franchik, the sophomore out of Rockledge, Florida, to face Mia Williams, Taylor Pannell, and Jazz Burns, all coming up next.
The reason why Jazzy's got so much success too is she can throw 5 different speeds. We always talk about 3 different speeds, but she can hit anywhere from 48 to 65 and everywhere in between. So that's one of the biggest things you'll see her do. She can go up, down, curveball, both sides, but tell you what, the name of the game, especially today, has been the off speed, and that's exactly what Jazzy Franchik owns.
And a fly out today. They've tied it up. Maya Davis, an RBI single here in the 5th, and now looking for the go-ahead. Runner goes uncontested to take second base. One from Franchik. List drives one the other way, back to the wall, and that will score a pair, and Texas Tech grabs the lead with a 3-run 5th inning.
We talk so much about the 3 transfers that are ahead of Jackie Liss in this lineup, but I'll tell you what, Jerry Glasgow most excited about this batter. From Southern Illinois, this ability right here on a pitch 1-1 count, drive it opposite field. This is a beautiful swing, a great understanding of where she's at, where the pitch is moving. And honestly, the ground ball outs that have been ahead of her to be able to make that adjustment within this inning, score 2 more for Tech.
Liss continues to be clutch. Her 4th and 5th RBIs with 2 outs and runners in scoring position this season. And now she wants to try and get home. It's Longy Quiroga, a single and a walk. Back on the grass to make the catch is Marin Heller. It all started with Caitlin Terry in the 9 spot. And she starts the rally.
Gets a double to get on the base. Comes around to score. Dance from second base, Maya Davis. Keeping it rolling, another single. How about Jackie Liss breaking this thing open? Gap shot out to right.
It's like we wanted her to be rested because we want her stronger in May and June than she was last year.
A little different when you pick up an All-American like Caitlin Terry that can start a game like this, so you can rest Nigeri Kennedy.
Griggs golfs that one out to left, back towards the wall, and it is caught on the track by Holloman. And they're going to get a double play to end the game. Holloman with a spectacular catch, and apparently Danley didn't think she had any chance at it.
Almost like couldn't see it. Honestly, for the runner, Ashton Danley, the fact that she was not back, she was almost to third base, had to come back. And you look at, first of all, the swing off the bat. Haley Griggs, it looked like she got it.
Yes.
This looked like it was going to leave the yard. Look at her get just underneath this. Lauren Holloman goes back, knows where the wall is. Great grab. Jumps there at the end, but the surprise in all of this should not be a double play. Great grab, should be the second out of the inning. Ashton Danley, though, look at that catch. Robbing her of a double, what looked like it was going to leave, ends up with the double play. She thought it was out of here.
Initially thought it was gone. And I think Danley may have thought the same thing because it was so close to the top of the wall.
And to Jess's point, she had to go back and touch second to come back, but still doubled off. Wow.
So Texas Tech rallies from behind to win it 3-2. Stick around, we got more softball coming up. LSU and Oklahoma State for our entire crew. Just the opener here in Clearwater. Plenty more to come all weekend long. Let's get you to the other game.